So Alexander Volkov KOs Fabricio Werdum in the fourth round. And before the fight, I was favoring Alexander Volkov because I feel like he's a very, very well-rounded fighter. Fabricio Werdum has better wrestling, has better jiu-jitsu, of course, and very, very good striking. But also Alexander Volkov is like he's wrestling seems to be good. He's jiu-jitsu defense is pretty good. His stand-up is very good. His chin is very good, and he's a lot younger. So I was thinking that it's kind of favoring Alexander Volkov. So, but I didn't think that he would KO Fabricio Verdum. I kind of thought that TKO was an option, but I didn't see him KOing Fabricio Verdum stiff, and that was a bit of a surprise. I mean, like Fabricio Verdum, from time to time he has gotten knocked out a couple times, but it was by huge punches what's his name, Stipe Miocic and Junior Dos Santos. And Alexander Volkov, he definitely has punching power, but he's not like one punch knockout artist. So if he was gonna lose by knockout, it was gonna be TKO. But he did lose by knockout, so it was a bit of a surprise. And in the first round, as usual, Fabricio Verdum went for the, is it jumping side kick? I don't know the exact word for the technique. Jumping side kick to the face. Volkov laughed at it, and then he went for the takedown right away. And then I thought that Alexander Volkov would be able to defend the takedown, but he couldn't defend the takedown. And then in the first round, I was thinking that, well, if he has hard time defending the takedown from Fabricio Verdum, who is a world-class jiu-jitsu fighter, well, he is fucked. But in the first round, he came back, like when he got back up to his feet, he was able to blast that Fabricio Verdum. He was able to hurt him, and hurt Fabricio Verdum's eye, and that was, and when I saw him hurting Fabricio Verdum when he got back up to his feet, if that happens again in the second round, the third round, fourth round, even if he gets taken down, but if he's able to get back up to his feet and able to attack Fabricio Verdum, he has great chance of winning. And then that's how the whole fight was like. He was keep getting taken down, but when he got back up to his feet, he was able to on the feet he was able to hurt Fabricio Verdum. Oh! And in the third round or second round, Fabricio Verdum, his eye was hurt really bad. Like his right eye was almost completely shut with a left hook from Alexander Volkov, and then from like third round, Fabricio Verdum kept pulling guard, and since he's a exceptional Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, he was able to when he pulled the guard, he was very successful. But as I said, Alexander Volkov, he has very good jiu-jitsu defense, so he was able to get back up to his feet and keep on attacking Fabricio Verdum on the feet. And then in the fourth round, this is one of the things that Fabricio Verdum has maybe kind of His weakness is that sometimes he goes for the brawl with people that he shouldn't. Like when he was like running towards Stipe Miocic and getting knocked out, and he his eye was shut. He was a bit hurt, and then when he got back up to the feet in the fourth round, he started banging with Alexander Volkov, who has very good chin, and then he gets caught with an uppercut, and then another uppercut sends him to the mat, and then he gets KO'd stiff. I mean, Fabricio Werdum has very, very good chin, but seeing him getting knocked out stiff was pretty unusual.
Vertical.
I think Werdum's going in for his last big trade.
Oh! Oh!
To the fight by Alexander Volkov.
It was almost like Werdum knew that it was his last opportunity, his last chance to throw some shots.
And Alexander Volkov, very, very good performance. I think he will fight for the. So now is March. So I think he'll fight for the title in 2018 if he gets another big win. Like Alistair Overeem and Curtis Blades are booked, and he just beat Fabricio Werdum. And he could fight Derek Lewis. I don't think. Maybe he could fight Mark Hunt or Derek Lewis or Francis Ngannou. I think UFC will book him with Derek Lewis. I think he'll book him with Derek Lewis, and if he starches Derek Lewis, he'll get title shot, I think. But the thing is, Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier are fighting in July for the heavyweight title, and whoever wins is gonna take a break for a period of time. So I think it's gonna be for interim heavyweight championship, maybe between Francis Ngannou and the winner of Derek Lewis and Alexander Volkov, maybe, or Alistair Overeem, or maybe he could fight the winner of Alistair Overeem and Curtis Blades after he fights Derek Lewis or someone else. But I have to say that Alexander Volkov is a legitimate heavyweight contender in the UFC. So I see him. I think he can become the champion, but there are murderous rows of fighters. Francis Ngannou, Alistair Overeem. He just beat Fabricio Werdum. Curtis Blades, I think, is a bad matchup for him because he has very good chin and he has sick wrestling. And looking at the ranking, there is no Cain Velasquez in this ranking. Did it pop for USADA? Anyways, it is what it is. Alexander Volkov is not a joke. That's my point.
Doesn't matter who it will be. I won the WWE title shot. Maybe it can be, maybe Miocic, who knows. But I'm here for the belt.
Well, it was a great performance. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for your main event winner, Alexander Volkov.
That post-fight interview was brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Become the GOAT in the best UFC game ever made. EA Sports.
Those were the best days of my life.